While nations count their wealth through statistics, a second economy moves silently beneath the surface, unseen, unmeasured, and unstoppable. It doesn't appear in GDP reports, can't be fully taxed, and operates in every country, from the richest cities to the poorest villages. It's called the shadow economy. It's where human creativity, survival, and rebellion collide. And here's the truth: you've already participated in it, without even knowing. The shadow economy, also known as the informal economy, includes all the goods, services, and income that aren't officially recorded or taxed by the government. Now, this isn't always about illegal activities, but it is about being unregistered. Think of the street vendor selling noodles in Phnom Penh, the local tailor in Jakarta who accepts only cash, or the online freelancer working without a formal declaration. Each of them contributes real economic value, yet their work remains invisible in national data. The shadow economy isn't darkness. It's unseen light. So why does it even exist? People join the shadow economy for two primary reasons: survival and simplicity. In many developing nations, millions can't access formal jobs, loans, or business licenses, so they create their own opportunities. In advanced economies, complex bureaucracy, high taxes, and suffocating red tape can push small traders to stay off the books. It's not always an act of rebellion. Often, it's a testament to resilience. The shadow economy is what happens when human beings choose action over waiting for permission. Just how big is this invisible world? It's staggering. Experts estimate that the global shadow economy could account for 20% to 30% of the world's GDP. That's over $20 trillion in hidden value. In some countries, it represents almost half of all economic activity. Think about that for a moment. Nearly half of the world's effort, talent, and creativity never shows up in any official report, yet it keeps billions of people alive. This unseen layer of work feeds entire cities, funds families, and fills the crucial gaps left by formal systems. Let's look at some examples from around the world. In Cambodia, tuk-tuk drivers, food carts, and market vendors are the lifeblood of daily existence, yet most operate outside the formal tax system. In India, street traders form the backbone of local economies, creating countless jobs without needing offices or contracts. Over in Africa, mobile money systems like M-Pesa flourished precisely because people needed fast, low-friction ways to trade safely outside the traditional banking system. Even in Western nations, gig workers, digital resellers, and crypto traders move value in the shadows of traditional finance. The shadow economy isn't a specific place. It's a global pattern of survival. Of course, this invisible world is a double-edged sword, a story of freedom and fragility. On the bright side, it creates jobs almost instantly, absorbs unemployed workers during economic downturns, and provides income for families when formal systems fail them. But there's a dark side. It reduces government tax revenue, which is needed for public services. It often leaves workers without legal protection, benefits, or a safety net. And over time, it can contribute to inequality. The truth lies somewhere in the middle. The shadow economy isn't purely a problem to be solved, it's a symptom. It's what happens when established systems grow slower than people's fundamental needs. Now, the digital age has added a whole new layer to this. It's created a new kind of shadow, the digital informal economy. Think about freelancers on global platforms earning cross-border income, small online creators selling digital products without registering a business, or crypto traders moving value completely outside the banking system. Technology didn't kill the shadow economy. It just digitized it. And now, the line between formal and informal is thinner and more blurred than ever. The question is no longer who's in the system, but how fast is the system catching up? You might be thinking, this is interesting, but how does it affect me? Well, it does more than you realize. When you pay cash for a service, hire local, uncontracted labor for a small job, or buy something from a small, unregistered vendor, you're interacting with and supporting the informal ecosystem. And on a larger scale, when governments design better policies to include these millions of people, making it easier for them to register, get loans, and access social protections, the entire economy benefits. GDP rises, poverty falls, and societies grow stronger and more stable. Understanding the shadow economy helps you see the real economy, the one powered by the grit and ingenuity of everyday people. It's a powerful reminder that economic growth isn't built only by CEOs or corporations, but by the unseen millions who make daily life possible. The next chapter of global development will be about inclusion. It will be about bringing these informal workers into safer, smarter systems without crushing their independence and entrepreneurial spirit. Innovations like microcredit, mobile banking, blockchain-based identity, and simplified digital registration are already starting to shine a light on the unseen. The goal isn't to erase the shadow economy, but to help it evolve into a recognized, protected part of our visible future. Because what's hidden doesn't need to be hunted. It needs to be understood. The shadow economy is proof that people don't wait for permission to live. It's the whisper of humanity saying, "We will create," even when no one is counting us. It's imperfect, fragile, and often messy, but it's undeniably real, a living reminder that wealth is not only measured in numbers, but also in courage. The world measures what it can count, but real wealth often lives in what it cannot see. The shadow economy is not darkness. It's human light working without applause. Thanks for watching. If this made you see the world a little differently, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the forces that shape our world. See you in the next one.